The 2026 Toyota Supra is not so much a car as it is an act of cosmic rebellion, a four-wheeled flex of divine engineering arrogance fused with childhood dreams, anime physics, and the essence of a Red Bull-fueled drift god reincarnated into metal, carbon fiber, and absolute attitude, a machine so unnecessarily aggressive in personality and performance that it's been banned from participating in casual conversations with other vehicles at car meets for intimidating lesser sedans into therapy. Built in a secret Toyota lab carved into the side of Mount Fuji and blessed daily by drifting monks who whisper turbo chants to its intake manifold, the new Supra has officially transcended its own heritage and now exists in a state of pure vehicular ego, armed with a twin turbocharged, quantum-enhanced 6.2-liter straight-six engine that doesn't run on gasoline but on the emotional residue of defeated muscle cars and the occasional gallon of 5W30 infused with wasabi. With a 0 to 60 mph time listed as yes, the Supra is equipped with Toyota's new Hyper-V Tech Z system, which engages not at 5,500 RPM, but during moments of existential crisis, activating a portal in the exhaust pipe that screams out your deepest insecurities before converting them into raw horsepower and wheelspin-induced enlightenment. Externally, the Supra's design language is a violent poem written in carbon, forged in wind tunnels where the air was legally declared too sharp for breathing. The front fascia has been shaped to resemble the moment a samurai slices an atom, while the rear end features a spoiler so wide it legally counts as a public bench in 14 states. Toyota claims the side vents can actually inhale negativity from nearby traffic, and during track testing, they reportedly absorbed a speeding ticket from a nearby Miata before converting it into karma credits. The headlights, not LEDs, not lasers, they're photon swords, capable of cutting through fog, darkness, and your ex's excuses with equal clarity. The doors open upwards, sideways, or emotionally, depending on how much the driver believes in themselves that morning. The hood is transparent, not for visibility, but so onlookers can gaze in awe at the exposed engine, which glows faintly at night like a mythical artifact that's legally not allowed in 36 countries due to its potential to alter the tides. Slide into the interior, and you're greeted not by seats, but by precision-fitted anti-gravity thrones designed using pressure maps of professional street racers' dreams. The cockpit is less car, more Gundam-inspired fighter jet, with a heads-up display that projects your racing line, blood pressure, and moral alignment. Toyota's new Supra Mind OS doesn't require manual input. It reads your thoughts, your Spotify history, and your last 3 nightmares to determine optimal driving settings. Shift paddles are crafted from reforged samurai swords, and the gear knob contains a drop of sweat from Keiichi Sachiya, extracted during a 1996 drift run and cryogenically preserved for this very purpose. The climate control doesn't just change the temperature, it alters the vibe, playing either synthwave, 90s JDM classics, or the sound of a roaring mountain pass depending on the tilt of your eyebrows. And yes, there's a cup holder, but only one, because a true driver never shares hydration during a hot lap. Performance-wise, the Supra now transcends all forms of measurable acceleration. Official specs list the top speed as classified, though unofficial tests suggest the car begins to shimmer and distort reality once it crosses 300 km per hour, entering a drift so perfect it begins to warp time around the apex. Toyota included a drift intelligence module, DIM, that communicates with the rear differential via a secret Tokyo dialect only understood by professional drifters and the occasional sushi chef. Engage track mode, and the car lowers itself to within 3 centimeters of the road, adjusts its tire pressure with nanosecond accuracy, and sends a mass text to nearby bystanders warning them of incoming street-style dominance. The exhaust note, enhanced by AI-tuned harmonics and traditional taiko drum samples, is capable of setting off car alarms, fire alarms, and deep emotional introspection in anyone within a 40-meter radius. In terms of tech, the Supra comes equipped with reality bypass mode, a feature Toyota warns should only be used in emergencies or when utterly fed up with the laws of physics. Activate it, and the car briefly detaches from Newtonian mechanics, allowing you to corner through dimensions, briefly experience nirvana, and possibly say hi to your ancestors during a particularly sharp hairpin. Safety features include Guardian Drift, which automatically initiates a controlled slide if it senses danger, and Ego Boost Shielding, which deflects road rage with an invisible force field of bass-heavy exhaust pulses. The Supra's AI assistant, nicknamed Hans, named after a Tokyo Drift legend, can communicate in 72 dialects of car enthusiasm, and if you treat it with respect, it may occasionally show you rare hidden shortcuts stored in the car's memory from its past lives on mountain roads. The environmental impact of the 2026 Supra. Surprisingly positive, thanks to Toyota's Rev and Replant program. Each time the engine hits redline, a tree is planted somewhere in the world and watered with tears of nostalgic car enthusiasts. The tires are made from recycled racetrack rubber, the interior trim is sourced from sustainable bamboo infused with exhaust-scented essential oils, and the fuel injectors are designed to emit 20% less carbon and 80% more excitement. Toyota has also announced a spiritual maintenance program for owners, which includes biannual meditation sessions, track day therapy, and a personalized performance horoscope based on your throttle habits. With an estimated base price of whatever it takes, the 2026 Toyota Supra isn't sold, it's earned, summoned, or occasionally just appears in your driveway when your heart is ready. Only 9,999 will be made, each engraved with its own vehicle identity narrative, which includes a short epic poem about its origin story, written by AI poets and street racers over bowls of miso ramen. In conclusion, the 2026 Supra is not merely a successor, it is an automotive phoenix, reborn to obliterate doubt, destroy boredom, and drift through the soul of anyone lucky enough to sit behind its mythic wheel.